times in life when you find yourself in a state that you can only really describe as a funk? You're not really depressed, but you just kind of feel blah, flat, in a rut, stagnant, unmotivated, maybe even stuck. I've been there many times in my life, and sometimes I get in a funk in the cold, dreary days of winter. Sometimes I feel a funk come on after I've accomplished a goal, and I'm just kind of really in need of rest and rejuvenation before I start that next thing. Then at other times, I'm not quite sure why I'm feeling funky, but it just kind of happens out of nowhere. Despite the many reasons that we can be in a funk, over the years, as I've experienced different seasons of being in a funk, I've learned several really effective steps that I can take that will help me resolve being in that place easier and sooner so that I can get out. And I want to share these with you today so that if you or someone you know is currently in a funk, or if you get in one in the future, you too can break out of it. The first step is when you do find yourself in a funk, it's important that you identify, that you own that that's what it is. Acknowledge it. Say it out loud. Stop resisting it and trying to push through it. Stop judging and criticizing yourself for being there, and instead lean into it and let yourself be there. We're in that place for a reason, and we will come back out. But when we resist it instead of accept it, then we're trying to force our way out of it. We're prolonging it, and we're going to perpetuate it. Step 2 of getting out of a funk is that once you've accepted it and leaned into it, get in a quiet, still place and spend some time reconnecting to your heart and to your body to see what it wants you to know. Ask yourself powerful questions that probe your truth. Are you physically or emotionally exhausted? Are you spiritually disconnected? Are you believing a lie that has kept you feeling hopeless or stuck? What's draining your energy? What are you carrying that's weighing you down that's not really yours to carry? What do you really need right now that will nourish your body, your mind, your spirit? Spend time with those questions until your truth emerges from within you. Step 3 is to spend time in rest and rejuvenation. Give yourself permission to take a break. Practice healthy self-care and offer yourself the gift of true rest that you need so that you can heal, recover, rejuvenate, and restore your mind, your body, and your spirit. The 4th step is to determine whether you need to connect and share how you're feeling with someone that you know and who sees you and who loves you, and let them pour into you. Or if you really do need time to process yourself, the feelings and the thoughts, or maybe just simply be quiet and rest. Whatever it is, give it to yourself. Step 5 is to ask yourself, what do I want and need more of that will breathe life into me right now? Then offer that to yourself, whatever that is, in the healthiest way, in the most loving way you can. Maybe you need a change of scenery, time away from work and from the same old routine. Maybe you need some fresh air, to be outside in nature, or even to move your body in a way that's refreshing. Or maybe you need a good meal or two to nourish yourself. Or you need a good book to read, or to call a friend and share what you're going through and share how you're feeling. But whatever you need and whatever you decide to do, treat yourself with love and compassion instead of judgment and criticism. Our society feeds us that old lie that we need to be productive and at our best at all times, and that being in a funk is a bad thing. And sometimes it is an alarm for us to take a look at something that we're believing that's negative. But sometimes it's just not true. Sometimes our bodies and our spirits, they always go through cycles and seasons just like the rest of nature. And sometimes they need rest and recuperation. And though it may feel uncomfortable and a little scary, a funk can be productive if you embrace it and lean into the gift that it offers you. When we're in a funk, our body is trying to tell us something, and so is our heart. Being harsh, critical, and judgmental of yourself is not the way out of the place you're in. It will simply push you further into it. So when you're there, lean in, listen, and honor it. Wait patiently inside of it. No funk ever lasts forever, and life won't leave you alone and without, I promise. It never does. It will eventually present you with new challenges that activate, excite, and inspire you.